Hello. I don't know how to start this vlog, and if you are watching this, then you obviously know what I'm about to share. And that is, I had my second baby. It's weird saying it right now because obviously I'm still pregnant. Today is, what's the date today? Today is the 3rd of September. So I am currently, what am I, 37, 36. You can tell that this is my second pregnancy because I am just not with it. If you've had a second child, let me know if you're the same. I just feel like so disconnected from it, like in the sense that obviously I know that I'm pregnant and stuff, but like just in the sense that because you're so busy with the first one, and then obviously I went back to work and everything else going on, there's not that time to like take pictures and like, you know, kind of document every moment and count like what day you're on and what week you're on and like what size the baby is, which is what I did for the first one. But yes, I'm 36 weeks and 4 days. It's getting real is what is getting. I've written 4 lists. I've written a list of things I need for my hospital bag, which is here, and obviously I've done this before, so I kind of know what I should take and what I shouldn't take. I didn't touch a single thing last time, so I'm really trying to kind of cut it back to the essentials. I just got some nappies. I like these ones for newborn because they're very sensitive, and I think for newborn babies you want to use as sensitive as possible, like least kind of chemically stuff as possible. So this is the one that I got for Sufyan as well, and then I changed to like Huggies or Pampers or whatever after a few weeks, and then after like he's 1 I don't really care. So yeah, I've got the nappies, I've got water wipes as well, and then that's all I need. So I don't actually know what the gender is, similar to last time. I didn't find out last time as well, so it's actually absolutely fine because everything I have is gender neutral, like literally everything, because I didn't know last time either. So everything that I own, like all the newborn clothes, like everything that I have for up to like 6 months is brown or white or what are the colours, yellow, cream, things like that. So yeah, as you can see, I'm also in a new space. If you don't follow me on Instagram, then you won't know what's actually, I've mentioned it on YouTube a few times, but yeah, I've moved into a new place. This is Sufyan's room, so you can see his cot there. He went swimming yesterday, so his swimming stuff's there. I need to put it back into his wardrobe. His wardrobe is here. It's quite big, you can't see it from here, but yeah, his wardrobe is here. And then that's my bouncy ball, and then his play area is here. It's a really, like, it's a huge room. You can really see how far back it goes, and like how wide it is as well. So yeah, it's a lovely room. So I'm gonna be packing my stuff from here. So the wardrobe that we got, because we knew we were pregnant when we moved here, so we got a wardrobe that would accommodate for 2 children. Well, it's an adult wardrobe, but it would accommodate 2 children, for like how we set it up inside and how we like configured it. So all of the clothes for the new baby is inside the wardrobe. So I'm going to take what I need out, and then like just pack my stuff. So yeah, as I was saying, I've got 4 lists. I've got a hospital bag list, I've got a Sufyan list because he's going to go to my parents' house, and we're going to stay there for a little bit afterwards, so we obviously need like his clothes and PJs and toothbrush and things like that. And then I've got a me list, and on that me list is just things like, you know, PJs, laptop charger, socks. I mean, things, I don't live that far away from my parents, so I can easily go and come back. If the thing is, when I gave birth to Sufyan, it was peak lockdown. It was when we had no idea what corona was, and like it was so scary. No public transport, people weren't taking Uber, people weren't driving, like you weren't even allowed to do more than 1 trip out of your house. If you remember, like it was like you can go out for 1 exercise for 30 minutes or something. That was when I had him. So like I've still got that mentality, whereas actually there's nothing I can't get now if I needed it. So I'm not too fussed, but yeah, stuff like that, home clothes, nursing bras, etc. And then I also have a list for the new baby as well. So we call the new baby Mango. So Sufyan was Apple, when like in the tummy, because obviously we don't know what it is. So Sufyan was Apple, and this one's Mango. So yeah, for Mango, we've got loads of like a list of things. So things like the bathtub, bassinet, sleepy head, swaddle cloths, things that are not going to go in the hospital bag, but they will go to my parents' house. And like, it's so nice having children close together, because everything that I've used for him hasn't even been dismantled. His, like, everything that I have for Sufyan, literally nothing, I didn't take anything, disassemble anything. I didn't disassemble anything. Everything is still where it is. So it's quite nice, because it just means that I literally am just like taking it from one child to the next child, so it's perfect. There's a really small gap between them, because I had Sufyan in April last year, so he's not even a year and a half right now. He's like, he turned 1 at the end of April, so May, June, July, August, he's like 1 year 4 months, so the gap will be like 1 year 5 months. Like, we wanted a small gap. Like, I think initially we said we'll see, and then when we like, you know, saw how he was, and like, mashallah, he's such a good boy, we were like, you know what, let's have another one, because we're having a good time. But like, it hasn't been, I mean, it's obviously been challenging. Let me pick my right words before I get it's obviously been hard and stuff, but you know what I mean. Like, he's been sleeping the night, he's been eating well, he was walking at 9 months, so if I still had a baby, he was crawling and like not eating and sleeping, I think I'd be a bit more reluctant, because he kind of did those things really early. It kind of made me feel like, okay, like, he's not a baby anymore, like, he's a toddler now, so I can kind of move on. But anyway, yeah, so plan of action, POA, is it's currently 4 o'clock, so I've come home from work. I have about 5 days left. I have 5 days left of work, and then I go on mat leave, so I've got 2 weeks I've got 3 weeks till my due date, basically. So end of this month, end of September. So you probably will see this in October, because by the time I obviously give birth and then actually get to edit this, it will probably be early October. I didn't do this last time, and I really regretted it, because like, I think, you know, for YouTubers, a lot of the time when they vlog and when they like record, you know, their holidays and stuff, you guys think it's for you. It's actually not for you, it's for me. I love, like, when I look back at sometimes I just watch my PhD vlogs, or I watch like my holiday vlogs, and although we all take pictures and we all post snaps and we all, you know, post pictures on Instagram and whatever, you wouldn't normally make a video about it. Like, you wouldn't talk through your experience, you wouldn't, like, you know, show the best bits and share the specific locations and like how you felt about it. Like, you just don't do that normally. So this is just so nice. It's just so nice to actually have this video that you've created about your holiday or your trip or whatever the time was. And I don't have that for Sufyan. I've got loads of pictures and loads of videos, obviously, but I don't have that like video I can watch. So this is going to be the video that I can watch, and I'll look back at it, you know, in a year's time, 2 years time, 10 years time, whatever, and I'll see what I was thinking, you know, 3 weeks before I gave birth, and then what, you know, how it went afterwards. We are planning for a home birth. I don't know if I mean, I would have given birth by now anyway, so we are planning for a home birth, but obviously I've got a hospital bag, because you still have to pack it, because anything can happen. So I'm still going to pack my hospital bag, so yeah. But we are planning for a home birth. It'll be here in maybe, I don't know, whatever, our house. And the reason, I mean, maybe I'll talk about this video is going to be, by the way, this video is going to be very, very long. It's probably going to be about an hour. I had a hospital birth last time, and it was a good experience. I mean, I say good experience, I mean, we were in the middle of a pandemic. Like, not even the middle, we were at the beginning of unknown pandemic, so it was not a good experience in that sense. Like, I was by myself and everything, and you know, I'm very low risk, I have no issues, and I do hypnobirth, like, I've been practicing hypnobirthing as well, and I feel like I have the tools to be able to do it by myself. Like, as in, when I say by myself, as in like without the assistance of hospitals. And I don't want an epidural, like, I don't want, like I said, if these things have to happen, they have to happen. Like, I'm not against it, but I would rather not be in a space where that's accessible to me. And last time I gave birth with gas and air only, by myself, until the very end. And even the gas and air only had it right at the end. No one offered it to me. I was literally by myself the whole time. So yeah, we'll see. Like, my friend's giving me a TENS machine this time. Apparently it's really good for the early stages of labour. So I'm gonna get a TENS machine, and I've been taking like my flax seeds, and I've been eating my dates and all that stuff that I talked about in my previous birthing story. So yeah, anyway, I'm gonna start to pack now. It's really difficult to pack when you've got a 1-year-old running around, and like I'd put something in the suitcase. This was not even in the suitcase. I put this in the suitcase about a week ago, and it ended up being in my room. So it's really difficult to pack, especially when it's like little bits and bobs. Like some of these things on the list are like my Instamax camera, like my midwife spray for after you give birth, breast pads, chocolates, things like first aid kit. Like you can't put these things in a suitcase and expect them to stay there when you have a 1-year-old. It's not possible, and he's always around. So the best time is this week, literally after work. I'm just gonna try to come home a bit earlier than he does, because he comes around 5:36. If I can get home before him and then just like pack. I just don't want to be thrown, like I'm 37 weeks in a couple of days, and you just never know what can happen, right? And you just don't want to end up unprepared. Like that would be my worst nightmare, and it would just stress me out, and I won't have a good birth. So I'd rather be as prepared as I can, so I can be calm and ready for it. But yeah, I've got a good feeling, as in I hope everything goes well, but obviously, like I said, you can never plan for these things. Just gotta pray and hope for the best. But yeah, so what I'm gonna do, like I said, I'm gonna update you guys every so often, maybe once a week. I don't know, we'll see how it goes, but I'll definitely update you guys on how I'm feeling. If you want to see my bump, actually you can see my baby on board badge, because this is what I went to work with. But yeah, you can see my bump there. That's my I'm literally all bump. So I weighed myself the other day, and I was like 5 kilos more than my normal weight. So I think I was like 60 or 61 kilo, if I remember correctly. And this baby's around 2.5 kilo. And then obviously you've got your water weight, your placenta, etc. So if we take away the baby and the placenta, I probably am like 1 or 2 kilos more than my normal weight, which is amazing. Like I love it. Don't ask for tips. I haven't done anything to cause that. I literally just wear, this is my normal. I haven't bought anything maternity. Like everything I'm wearing is my normal clothes. I just have adapted it so that things obviously can fit me, and I'm wearing like maternity. The only thing, I bought maternity leggings. That's it. But otherwise, like everything I'm wearing is like normal. I think don't believe that eating for 2 thing. It doesn't exist. You're not eating for 2. How are you eating for 2 when you have a 2 kilogram thing inside you? Like you're not eating for 2. You're eating for 1. But you just need to make sure that you're eating a bit better. So thinking about like the nutritious side of things. So are you having are you having your fruit and veg and your iron and all that stuff? The other day we were gifted this cute little outfit. It's a little bit, 3 to 6 months, so it's not going to be the first outfit, but it's so hard to obviously shop for a gender neutral. And it's got like these little polka dots, and then this one is yellow dots, and then this one, it comes with a vest as well. I didn't notice that. So yeah, that's really cute, but I don't think I'm going to take it because it's probably a little bit too big. I want some things to be, I don't want everything to be old stuff. Like it's not really, I'd feel bad. So I do want some things to be like special, and when I see it in the future, like that reminds me of this baby. Not everything is like Sofiane, even though I love him so much. And I got tiny pea socks. Like there's so much clothes that babies just don't end up using. And this is all of Sofiane's clothes that we use from birth until about, would you say 3 or even 4 months possibly, like just this, not a huge bag, quite a small bag, and it fit in this tub. So I'm going to be taking this tub to my parents' house, and all of his clothes will be in that tub. So muslin cloths, vests, onesies, all of that jazz is going to be in here. And he used this tub up to, I would say about 10 months old, or even a year. When did we move here? We moved 6 months ago. So yeah, he used this until we moved here because he didn't have a wardrobe. So he used this until about 10-11 months, and that is all the clothes that he had. It's not necessary to buy clothes for babies. Like seriously guys, don't do it, don't waste your money. I had very minimal symptoms for Sofiane, like a bit of nausea, that jazz, but for this one I have like nothing. Like Zero symptoms, guys. Zero from day one. It would be so cute if they wore the same outfit, and I could like put the pictures side by side and be like, this is when you were born and this is when you were born. But then at the same time, I don't know if that's like not fair on the second baby. But yeah, anywho, I'm gonna just pack all my stuff now. I think I'm talking too much and it's already like 4:45 and this is precious time that I am wasting. So this is wardrobe that you can see here is this baby's wardrobe, and then there's the exact same design here next to it, and that's Sophia's wardrobe. And then there's another bit, it's like a corner wardrobe, and we designed it ourselves. And then there's another bit, and that's got like the rails, so that's where we put like jackets and coats and stuff like that. So it's perfect, so they both get like proper wardrobe space, which is ideal. Nothing else is new. Like I said, I'm just at work at the moment. I've got 1 more week left, and then I'm free. And yeah, I've been rewatching my hypnobirth videos as well, so I hope that helps. Hopefully, like, it helped me last time so much, so I'm hoping it helps me again this time, especially as, like I said, I want to go down the home birthing route, so inshallah we'll see how that goes. Everyone's telling me not to do, when I say everyone I mean like obviously parents and like people that are older telling me not to do it, just because, you know, it's the unknown, and it will be fine. God willing, we'll be fine. Anything can happen. You can be in the hospital and like anything can happen. So I leave my trust in God, and that's that. I'll update you guys next week. Alright, bye.
I'm a very like relaxed person. I don't think about the event till like last minute. I'm like, it's gonna be fine, you know, be positive about it. But months before we'd be like, I need to work on, you know, EBV. What are we gonna do?
For you, and you know, will give you the best outcome, because obviously by that point you've done the undergraduate thing, so you now want to think more specifically about how this is going to exactly help your career. So it's a bit more different and definitely more focused, and a lot more expensive as well, so you should think about it a lot more, kind of more wisely. And yeah, I think like you said, like I only decided on my master's sort of in the last sort of couple of months of my undergrad, and then my PhD again, it was like the last couple of months of my master's, and I just was kind of, I wouldn't say I planned on doing a PhD at the end, but it definitely was something that I thought about and came to the decision, you know, as I was applying and kind of checking things out. So.
I'm back. It's another week. Today is what day is it today? 12th of September, Sunday, and I am 38 weeks tomorrow. So that's exciting. That basically means that I'm full term now, or early term or full term. I'm officially on mat leave now, so Friday was my last day at work, which is actually insane because I feel like I just went back to work in March. I'm actually really excited for what's to come. But yeah, so what's new with the baby? So I'm starting to feel things. Last night I felt really nauseous, like quite sick, and I remember feeling the exact same thing with Sofian. I think it was like maybe a week and a half or something before I gave birth. I just felt like the morning sickness, but in the evening at night. And I remember googling it, nausea at 38 weeks, and I remember basically it's something to do with like your body's preparing for labour, and so it's kind of like wants to get rid of everything. So that's why it might make you vomit, could get diarrhea, things like that. Like it just wants to like get rid of everything, so your body has nothing else to focus on. Probably not the best time to do an update, but anyway, I'm gonna give it to you guys. I am officially 39 weeks today, so 1 week left to my due date. Today is the 20th of September, so I'm due on the 27th, and yeah, baby is definitely getting really big, really tight. I am doing some stairs. So our building is 27 floors, if I'm not mistaken, and we live about halfway up. So what I'm doing is I've just started from our floor and I'm going to go all the way up. So I just did 6 floors down. So let's go 6 floors up. So yeah, this is what I'm doing. It's really good for like preparing your body for labor, because what it does is it firstly like activates your hips, and secondly it helps to bring the baby into like to drop basically into the pelvis, and it uses gravity. So yeah, I am currently doing that. When I was pregnant last year, I used to do it with my parents, because I moved to my parents' house a few weeks before I gave birth because of COVID. So I was doing it at my parents' house because they've got stairs, but we don't have stairs in our actual house. So luckily our building does. So that was 2 flights on the 10th floor. A few more left. Oh, it's actually really tiring. So my midwife told me last time that what you can do is you can go up sideways. So rather than going up like that, I can kind of go up like that. And apparently it does something else to open up your pelvis. So that was, I've only gone up a few floors. But yeah, anyway, what I'm gonna do when I finish vlogging, I'm gonna do my breathing exercises as well as I do this. So I think you guys mentioned it earlier, but basically I do hypnobirthing. I say I do, but like I did a hypnobirthing course that taught us, getting very out of breath. Okay, I should really stop. Take a breather. I did a hypnobirthing course that taught us about breathing, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to put in my breathing exercises and then just breathe it out as I go up and down the stairs. So the plan is to go like 4 up-ish, 4 down, so I can like reset, refresh, 4 up, 4 down, 4 up, 4 down, and try and just do that a few times. And then hopefully what I'm planning to do is do that in the morning and in the evening. It's currently 7 PM. Sophia just had dinner, and we're gonna have dinner in a bit. So yeah, that's what I started to do. Did quite a lot of walking today actually. I've done 10k steps already, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I've done more than 10k. I've done like 12k steps today. I went to Westfield. So I've done 12k steps today. We went for like a nice little meal. So let me keep going up and then go down. So yeah, that's a top tip if you are pregnant. Definitely think about like trying to get some walking and steps and like stairs in if you can. It's really helpful for bringing baby. So this is my floor, so you know I'm going to go back down again, so I can do that all over again. But yeah, other than that, I'm just eating like 5-6 Majorel dates every day, and having flaxseed in milk. I've upped it. I've upped it to 2 tablespoons. No, 3 tablespoons, like heaped tablespoons in like a mug of milk. So yeah, that's what I've been doing. Whereas before I was only doing 2 teaspoons. So I was doing a really small amount, but now that I'm like due basically, I've been upping the amount that I've been doing, which I've been drinking, which is really good. You know what, so many people ask me about like how do you make the mix, blah blah blah. I will show you guys tonight when I make it. I keep forgetting. Everything's been delivered to my house. Like medication, suturing kits, everything. It's quite scary to see in person actually. Yeah, for the home birth. I mean, like I said, we'll have to see what happens. Anything can happen on the day. But yeah, everything's like ready. I'll show you my hospital bag in a few days time. When I've finalised it, but I need to do a few more things. But I'll show that to you later. But yeah, anywho, I'm gonna go now because I want to go back up again, and I don't want to get out of breath. So
I'm gonna go now, and I'll see you guys in a bit. So I said I'll show you guys the mixes that I use. So this one is the linseed or flaxseed mix. It's in random containers, don't mind that. And it's just ground, home ground. And then this one, again, ignore that, it's full of chia seeds, linseed, flaxseed, sesame seeds. And again, you can kind of see like what that looks like. That. Got tangerine in my nails. And then I also have Major dates. I have 6 of these a day. And I even put it in my cereal, Weetabix. So yeah, I'm gonna make the drink afterwards. I'll show you what that looks like as well. Guys, so I took it again. It's Thursday today. Oh, you dropped the bottle. Where's your bottle? You dropped the bottle, Baba? Oh, I can't bend it down. Here. As I was saying, it's Thursday today, the 23rd of September. I am 39 weeks and 4 days. I am just trying to get walks in. As you can see, I'm walking in the park, trying to get as many walks in as possible, trying to get that baby down using gravity. And yeah, we just met up with a friend. We actually gave birth at exactly the same time with our first babies. We went to school together, and she also lives close to me. So we literally, like, I was in hospital giving birth and she was just coming in the same hospital. So yeah, it's nice to catch up with her. It's crazy to think like we both have one and now I'm gonna have 2. It's a bit scary, to be fair, but here we are. So yeah, lovely walk in the park. It's a lovely day today, as you can see, very sunny. I'm sure you guys want to see a bump update. Here it is. Here's the bump. Just about clasping my jacket together. But yeah, we are getting close. I'm feeling some, like, I say twinges, like sort of like a bit of cramping, I guess. But I think that could just be like, not Braxton Hicks, but sort of your body just kind of getting ready for labor. So yeah, it's exciting. It's not nerves, it's more anxiety, like anxiety for sort of what's to come in the unknown. But yeah, I was just talking to my friend right now, and she was like, what do you think you're gonna have? And I was like, honestly, I have no inclination. Like, I have no idea if it's a girl, if it's a boy. Like, I really have no idea. Like, I wish I knew. Yeah, like, I really wish. Like, it would be nice to just know that I'm having a girl, or that I'm having like another boy. But at the same time, like, the element of surprise. Good morning, guys. It is Saturday. I don't know what the date is today, 24, I think. But yeah, it's Saturday, so I'm 2 days from my due date. I'm starting to feel a few like crampy feelings. This morning definitely felt like quite crampy. So we'll see. But yeah, I'm definitely ready now. I feel like I've packed everything, got everything ready to go. My mindset is ready. I was practicing my breathing exercises yesterday as well, so get me into that zone. And I was asking Mohammed to like practice. There's something called light touch massage. There's something called light touch massage, which is a technique that they use in labor, in hypnobirthing, where the birth partner basically goes like, look at this girl, look at this girl, look at this fearless squirrel, absolutely fearless. So basically, yeah, your partner goes like that with both hands, starting from your spine, like the bottom of your spine, and going up, all the way up like that. And it's supposed to sort of confuse your brain a little bit. So when you get the contractions, the surges, whatever, that kind of detracts from it, and it makes you feel good. So yeah, I'm going to practice that yesterday. So yeah, I mean, I had no one last time. Like, I was in a room by myself until I actually gave birth. So all of these things, like, they have to be better than having no one. So that's the way I'm kind of seeing it. But yeah, I'm just going for a long walk right now. I've got the pushchair. Mohammed and Sufyan are over there just like playing, and I'm just like walking because to keep my, well, Mohammed's actually doing some squats. Can you see him over there?
we can't. But yeah, I'm just trying to keep my legs moving so I'm not just standing. And yeah, I'm so lucky to have like such a beautiful park next to us. It's a really big park actually. I remember when we were looking for where to get a property, the first thing we did was look at like the closest outdoor area / park. We don't have a garden, but that's not even the reason why, because I mean I grew up with a garden, but you barely spend any time in a garden, to be completely honest. You actually would I much prefer having sort of a really nice green area next to me than having a garden, although I do want a garden in the future. So yeah, it's such a lovely park. There's like a nice lake as well there. They have boating that you can hire. They've got a cafe, swans, pigeons and ducks and everything. So it's just perfect for if you want to come and chill, but it's also nice if you want to, like, you know, bring your child as well, which is always really good. Get my headphones out and put on my hypnobirthing like meditation sounds and just listen to them and just kind of get myself in that zone. Because one thing that I find is, like, when you do it before you're pregnant, before you give birth, when you do it when you're in labor, your body sort of, like, your mind sort of goes back to when you were not in pain, if that makes sense. So like I remember last time when I used to listen to it, when I was in labor, I would remember the times that I listened to it like just in the park or at the gym, like other times. Whereas if you, because you've kind of associated, essentially you've associated that sound, all those feelings with, you know, feeling fine. So yeah, that's something that I would recommend, as opposed to like doing the breathing exercises only in labor, because then you associate that with labor, which is obviously pain. So yeah, definitely try to get those exercises and breathing exercises in. I'm also doing like a few YouTube exercises as well. I will show you guys them later. I usually do it in the evening. You can start them around 38 weeks. But the key thing is, like, what you don't want to do is start an intensive exercise program when you've never exercised before. Essentially, like, you want to try to be as consistent as what you were before. So if you never ran a day in your life and then you all of a sudden want to start running when you're pregnant, like, that's probably not a good idea. And because I've always been really active, like for me, doing 10,000 steps in, like, you know, in a day, or doing it in half a day, like, it's not really intensive. So I need to step it up a little bit more than that. So what I've been doing is like a few YouTube exercises that really try to open up your pelvis. So a lot of it has got like, is like squats, what else is there, like lunges, just trying to open up your pelvis and like strengthen your legs a little bit, because you definitely need that for labor. So yeah, anyway.
What did you say, 3.2?
Yeah.
You're very close, 3150. Almost bang on. There you go.
Mm-hmm.
You have the adrenaline to out.
I do.